You don't need enemies when your own mouth is your weapon. Right now, someone is plotting against you using the very sentences you once spoke. That offhand joke you cracked. It's evidence. That personal detail you shared, it's leverage. That moment of weakness, it's their path to power. You believe your words vanish into thin air. You assume people forget. You think private conversations are actually private. This is the deadliest delusion of modern times. Every great leader who fell, every empire that crumbled, every friendship that ended, all were undone by words they wished they could take back. The ancient masters knew what we have forgotten. Your mouth is your greatest liability. It reveals your weaknesses, exposes your vulnerabilities, and hands your rivals the tools to destroy you. Niccolò Machiavelli dedicated his life to studying power, and he uncovered a brutal truth. Those who master their words master their fate. Those who don't become victims of their own voice. In the next few minutes, you'll uncover 10 psychological traps that transform your mouth into your executioner. These traps catch everyone, but only the wise see them before it's too late. If you're ready to reclaim control, drop this affirmation in the comments: I speak only to win. The rage revelation: anger is a truth drug. When fury hijacks you, your brain switches off its security system, and your mouth becomes a confession booth. All the grievances you've hidden, the resentments you've buried, the thoughts you've suppressed, they spill out like poison. The person who sparked your rage isn't your enemy. They're your interrogator. They've found the fastest way to unlock your deepest truths. While you're feeling justified in your outburst, they're collecting intelligence on who you really are beneath the mask. Rage makes you predictable. Once someone learns what ignites you, they own you. They can trigger your fury at will, forcing you to reveal secrets, make mistakes, or sabotage your own credibility. Your anger becomes their remote control. The danger isn't just what you say, it's who hears it. Your moment of rage becomes their permanent record of your character. Your temporary explosion becomes their permanent evidence. Machiavelli said, "He who wishes to be obeyed must know how to command." Command begins with commanding yourself. The powerful feel anger but don't display it. They process it privately and respond strategically. They know today's explosion is tomorrow's ammunition for their enemies. Drop this affirmation in the comments: My anger serves me. 2. The victory parade: success intoxicates more than alcohol. When you're winning, ego craves applause. You want the world to know how brilliant you are. You crave credit for your strategy. This hunger for recognition destroys more winners than failure ever could. Every time you explain your success, you're teaching your enemies. Every time you reveal your methods, you're giving them a roadmap. Every detail you share becomes a blueprint for your replacement. Your competitors aren't cheering you. They're reverse engineering you. They're not impressed by your achievements. They're preparing to outmaneuver you. Machiavelli warned, "A wise ruler ought never to keep faith, when by doing so it would be against his interests." Sharing your secrets feels like being loyal to your supporters, but you're arming your opposition. True masters celebrate in private. They know mystery maintains power while explanation destroys it. Drop this affirmation: victory speaks silently. 3. The liquid confession: alcohol doesn't create new thoughts. It erases the guards protecting your hidden ones. Every drink lowers your defenses. Every glass makes you an asset for someone smart enough to stay sober. The greatest secrets aren't extracted by torture. They're poured out over wine. People reveal affairs, strategies, fears, and plans once inhibitions dissolve. Manipulators know this. They provide endless drinks, ask harmless questions, and listen while you confess. They'll remember everything you forget. That drunken story becomes tomorrow's leverage. That admission becomes evidence in court or intelligence for rivals. Machiavelli wrote, "A prince, so long as he keeps his subjects united and loyal, ought not to mind the reproach of cruelty. Be cruel to your own impulses when alcohol flows. Choose clarity over confession. Drop this affirmation: clarity is my power." 4. The breaking point: pressure exposes character. Most discover they have less character than they believed. Under stress, deadlines, and rising stakes, the mask slips. People admit they're failing, confess inadequacies, and reveal their weaknesses. They think they're seeking support, but they're handing out targets. The most dangerous confessions happen with those closest to you. Every secret you tell family, friends, or colleagues under stress becomes ammunition later. Breaking under pressure isn't authenticity. It's opportunity for others. While you're seeking relief, they're extracting intelligence. Machiavelli said, "It is better to be feared than loved." If you cannot be both. When you crack under stress, you inspire neither. Master your response and pressure becomes your advantage. Drop this affirmation: pressure builds diamonds. 5. The sympathy extraction: skilled manipulators don't attack directly. They lure you with vulnerability. They craft perfect sob stories to make you feel like their savior. While you're busy helping, they're busy mining you for intelligence. Real vulnerability is messy. Performed vulnerability is polished. Learn to tell the difference. Your kindness becomes their weapon. Every secret you share to help becomes ammo against you. Machiavelli said, "Men are so simple of mind that a deceitful person will always find plenty ready to be deceived." True strength helps without revealing weaknesses. Drop this affirmation: I help without revealing. 6. The information exchange: every group runs on information currency. Gossip isn't harmless chatter, it's intelligence trade. In every circle, some collect secrets while others give them away. The collector gains power. The sharer loses it. Every piece of gossip you pass reveals more about you than about others. It marks you as untrustworthy. Machiavelli warned, "Anyone who abandons what is for what should be pursues his downfall rather than his preservation." Gossip isn't bonding, it's warfare. Become a collector, not a distributor. Listen to everything, reveal nothing. Drop this affirmation: secrets flow to me. 7. The authority trap: when authority challenges you, your instinct is to fight for fairness. You want to defend yourself? Prove your worth. This is a trap. Authority doesn't want your explanation. It wants your composure. Most challenges from power are tests. They measure whether you can stay professional under fire. Every word of self-defense is evidence against you. Machiavelli said, "Politics have no relation to morals. Power plays by its own rules. Adapt or be crushed." Smart players respond with calm compliance, then prove themselves through results, not arguments. Drop this affirmation: results prove everything. 8. The revenge revelation after betrayal: you hold nuclear intelligence. Their secrets, fears, failures. The urge to expose them feels like justice. It's actually self-destruction. Every relationship is an intelligence exchange. When you reveal their secrets, you advertise yourself as someone who weaponizes privacy. Future allies, employers, and partners are always watching. Your revenge becomes their warning about your character. Machiavelli said, "Severities should be dealt out all at once. If you must strike, do it in ways that preserve your reputation. Silence is more powerful than exposure." Drop this affirmation: silence is my revenge. 9. The competence theater: when you feel insecure, your mouth starts performing. You name a drop, over-explain, interrupt, trying to appear competent. But your desperation betrays you. True competence doesn't advertise. Real expertise doesn't explain. Genuine confidence doesn't seek validation. This performance makes you predictable. People learn how to trigger your need to prove yourself. Machiavelli said, "Never was anything great achieved without danger. The danger isn't appearing weak. It's proving your weakness through overcompensation. Let your work speak, not your words." 10. The promise prison under pressure. Your mouth writes checks your reality can't cash. Promises feel like solutions because they buy time. But every promise creates a debt. Broken promises destroy credibility. Machiavelli warned, "He who builds on the people builds on mud." Promises are built on hope, unstable as mud. Strategic operators underpromise and overdeliver. They build reputations for reliability, not rhetoric. Your mouth has been betraying you for years. Every conversation is a chessboard. Every word is either a move toward power or a step toward destruction. These 10 traps aren't rare, they're daily tests. The difference between victims and victors isn't luck or intelligence. It's mastering the power of strategic speech. Machiavelli understood what most never learn life's game is won by those who think before they speak. Every word either strengthens your position or weakens it. Every silence either protects you or costs you. In a world where everything is recorded and remembered, verbal discipline is your most valuable skill. The most powerful people in history weren't the most talkative. They were the most strategic. They spoke when their words could build and stayed silent when their words could destroy. True power whispers. Weakness shouts. The choice is yours. Will you let your mouth sabotage you, or will you master the ancient art of strategic communication? Will you keep feeding your enemies intelligence, or will you control your tongue and control your destiny? If this opened your eyes to how your own words are used against you, subscribe now for more insights into the dark psychology of power and manipulation. Your future self will thank you.